can just use an action. So I can.
Every time I update my PC, it changes my default microphone. Anyway,
Doing that.
welcome back, everybody, and welcome back, the Useless Flux. Last time out, the party had made contact with an individual known as Captain Howler. After revealing the plot to sell the party to a bunch of traders of some kind, and defeat or at least scare off a terrifying demon creature in the city, they were directed to a rough location of where they might find Captain Varellis. Trekking across the Feywild and into the deep woods, they found a Heragon. Following and chasing the Heragon, they came across a door in a mountainside. Electing to go in full force, the party kicked in the door, slay most of the individuals that lay at the entrance, before making their way to an area where they found a large pit. In this pit is a dire warg that it seems to be feeding on individuals that those surrounding and watching and clapping and cheering have been throwing in, one of which is some kind of terrifying mage. The party ambushed the group and combat ensued. We are going to pick up that combat right where we left off. So, let me just change things up a little bit over here. So, straight into it. Top of the initiative tracker is the Direwalk, who did not recharge his terrible howl. Therefore, we move along to the Drow Noble. Drow Noble is going to immediately drop concentration on darkness, revealing you all that were underneath it. She's then going to run 30 feet in this direction and hold an action. And in her turn, we're over to this archer. Oh, it's going to step to here and fire 2 shots at Lex. First one is going to be a natural 20.
Come on, Lex. I will act. Okay. No need to reset that art.
I'm very sorry about that.
Did you not hear me say
what was the? Yes, sure, Bob's. Assume there's Bob's in it.
Oh, did you, Bobs? I'm sorry, I did not.
Yeah, I did say as much.
I genuinely did not hear. I apologize. Just remind me.
Hang on, let me check.
Remind me of the spell.
I just want to check that I still have my reaction this turn because I can't remember. It's not saying I don't.
I can't remember. We'll say you do. Do you need to see the attacker?
Oh yeah, good question. It just says you magically distract the triggering creature. Mind you, where's this archer?
Yeah, exactly.
Weird. Well, he's probably not in range of me anyway. So.
What is the range?
60 feet.
He's in range. You magically distract a triggering creature.
Is he? It just says you target the triggering creature. It doesn't actually say in the spiel whether or not I need to be able to see them.
It doesn't. So, fine.
Thank you.
So that is only a 19 to hit, Lex.
That will miss.
That'll miss.
Can I
Give
get
you
my health? Can I get my health back?
Take your 14 HP back.
I'll give the advantage to Laborin.
Advantage to Laborin. Okay.
Sorry, quick question. I did bonus action 5 on my last turn, so I don't know whether am I still?
You are not
being
currently hidden. You are not hidden. You were hiding in the darkness. So anybody, you might be hidden from these guys down here. I'd say, but definitely not at this angle here.
Okay.
So Lex, then that's another 19 to hit.
That will miss.
Okie dokie. And then the archers then turn then, and it's over to you, Lexi.
Okay. Stop freaking doing that!
You're dripping blood, man.
I indeed am. I didn't know I bled red.
Bleeding pink right now.
Hand over Vesuvius.
Oh, that's true, you're pink.
Hang on a second, over the wrong one.
26 definitely hits.
Over. You
Ooh.
absolute twaddle.
16 points damage.
My lord.
That'll hit too. 28.
Turn them over!
You roll in 2, gives us 15. Yeah, he looks hurt.
My.
Yay! Now I've got to hope I don't get crit again, even though they seem to love me that much.
Man.
Can I do anything as a boom? Bonus action I have that aren't spells. Oh, I can. Oh, yeah. Harness use a channel divinity charge. I do have a use, you absolute knobhead. And I will gain a spell slot back. What's the level I could gain it back?
Second, it's half your proficiency bonus.
Okay, I'll grab a sec. I'll have a second back. Thank you.
Second level spell slot. Alright, give yourself that back. And end your turn.
Yay. Junior has returned to me.
Okay, it is over to the mage. With the darkness revealed and seeing Laborin in a fairly good state, he is going to unleash his arcane burst attack on you. Actually, the first thing he's going to do is run to here, which will trigger the Drow Noble's held action. The Cure Wounds. Get him for 11. And then he is going to attack Laborin. First one, Laborin, is a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
A max damage.
I'll do my uncanny dodge.
Okay, taking half of that then for 16. Second
Are
one.
you applying them?
Yeah, I've done that for you.
You
Second
don't.
one.
Okay.
Alma de Dios.
That's a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
It's 41 points of damage. The third one. 22 to hit.
Oh, no, that might as well do. Yeah, it doesn't matter, sorry.
Anything? Sorry?
No, I'll use my reaction. It's fine.
Ah, okay. 21 points of damage. Still up?
No.
No. Okay. And then what's the range over there? Good. Lexi. It's a 14.
Wow. You did it.
Yay, I didn't
Which-
perish to this man.
He misses. So he moved
You did it, Lexi.
15. He will go. He'll go another. He'll go back to where it was. It's fine. Okay. The Booyag. It's going to move 30 feet up this way. Just going to fire 3 Eldritch Blasts. Actually, is he? No. What's the range on this? Oh, 60. Still move up. But he'll cast Healing Word on the mage. 5th level.
My lord.
Gives him 20 HP back. Ends his turn. The turtle, all the way down here, will run 40 to there. And another... just 10 to there, because can't get any further. That's that. Shimmer, it's over to you with Baldur on deck.
I don't know, honestly, whether this is the right thing to do or not, but fuck it. I'm gonna play Captain Hulra's flute.
Oh shit. Describe how you do that.
I don't know how to describe playing a flute.
Just talk me through
spitting
what
blood into
Shimmer's...
it.
Shimmer's just seen Laborin get blasted 3 times by this mage. There are spells flying off in all different directions. There's dust everywhere. This creature in the center is like snarling, and you can see it's like moments from perhaps recharging its weapon. What does she do?
She looks around and she's pretty devastated by how poorly this is going. Look, like you said, Laborin's down, Lexi's not in a good way, Baldwin's really not in a good way. She has no idea where Willow is, and she feels pretty desperate. So she kind of takes the flute from her pack, and it's difficult for Shimmer because it doesn't matter how bad things are going or how difficult she's finding it. She has to sing. She has to make music. That's how she does her magic. So even though she's like got tears streaming down her cheeks, she just puts this flute to her lips and plays the most stirring tune that she can think of to summon Captain Hulra.
Makes no mechanical difference, but roll a performance check for me.
Okay. Let's just see what happens. If I roll a nat 20, is like Captain Hulra a dragon or something. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
You've got to give me something for that, surely.
So, as you play the flute, this kind of almost smoky dustiness comes out of the end and floats around. I'd like you to choose a point within 30 feet of you, please.
First 30 feet. 30 feet. There, please.
Where, sorry?
There. Yeah.
The smoke and the smoky dust kind of like moves over to that space and then forms a small tornado, and as it does, you see down on one knee, spear in hand, head low, Captain Hulra emerges. As the smoke and the dust disappears, she kind of looks up. Well, you called quicker than I thought you would. What's the situation? She stands and draws her shield and spear.
The situation's pretty dire. We're on our last legs. That guy over there, and I'll indicate to the wizard and say he's absolutely destroying us. And we're just outnumbered and outgunned.
Cool. You can see that she's this grit and determination on her face. She kind of gets down into an offensive stance, ready to attack those nearest to her. Roll initiative for her. There we go. So, that's your action. And the
That is
flute
my
in your
action.
hand, by the way, turns to dust and crumbles into the floor.
Brilliant. Sorry, everyone, if that was the wrong choice.
Heck no. I feel like
We'll
you just
probably
saved
need
us.
her later. Well, you see, it's a good job I made notes because there's no way in hell my brain would have remembered that by itself.
I forgot.
Okay, even though it's... Hang on. Even though it's not a touch spell, Shimmer will go up to Laborin and kind of kneel down